So if you want to know what we were talking about on Wednesday, go listen to our Wednesday show.
That's right. You were talking about your experience in the hospital.
Yes, my health experience.
While you were in
the reason why I told my
Georgetown.
story, I shared my story with everybody, is because ask yourselves a question. Whoever can listen to me right now, ask yourself a question. I don't care if you're a man or woman, fat, skinny, it doesn't matter.
Right.
When was the last time you went to your primary care doctor and got a checkup? Don't worry, I'll wait. If you have to think about it, it's too long. You should have been off the top of your head a couple month ago. You know. If you haven't got one this year, you fucking up.
should at least go once a year.
At least
once a year.
Even better, every 6 months. It takes 20 minutes. You'll give blood. They'll give you an EKG and ask you questions if you feel a certain way. All that. It's real quick. It's easy. Find out instead of almost dropping dead and going through torment, just to find out if you're all right. Even if you feel good, go get checked out, because you could feel good,
And
feel wonderful, and be fucked up.
Something can still be wrong, right?
So,
and it doesn't matter. Like, I think, what I was saying the other day, like, some people think just because they're slim, that
they do,
they're healthy, and that sometimes can be far from the case.
Which is so funny, because when I was in
I know
the
people
brain
who have the
injury unit
attitude
in Kernan, I was in there with, it's a big unit. There's a lot of patients. So you see people in group therapy and stuff. I was like the biggest guy, and I'm a big guy. But I had lost a lot of weight at that time in the hospital. But mostly all the stroke patients and people that had diabetes and hypertension, they were slim as hell. And I'm like, so yes, being overweight attributes to a lot of different things. But you can be very slim.
Yeah.
Just because you skinny, you thinking you healthy. No, it's not the case. Internally, you could be like 3 times your age.
And another thing too, your thyroid issues. This little thing in your neck controls so many different aspects of your body, from your body temperature, your metabolism,
thank God
everything.
I don't have those issues. That's
you could have a thyroid issue that can lead to this. Lead to medical problems. So it's just important to get checked out.
I was talking to Jay Gatsby when we was in a car, and I was telling him, I said, I know a lot of one reason why people, like, because I've been walking around with this limp for like 3 weeks now, and so I finally broke down to make a doctor's appointment. I called my doctor's 2 days ago, and she was like, yeah, we can see you December the 17th. I'm like, son, I'm telling you, I can't walk on my leg. Like, I'm gonna be dead. You're gonna need to amputate the leg by then. Like, so I had to call my insurance, change my primary care physician just to get a doctor's appointment inside of November, and I still didn't get it until November the 30th. So you mean it's when I got like 3 weeks to still be limping around here. So we pushing going to the doctors, but they gotta definitely do a better job of getting patients in.
That's the healthcare system now for you. I mean, a lot of people now, because you have to wait so long to see your primary care doctor, a lot of people just go to the emergency department. I used to work in the emergency department, and I used to see it all the time. They use the ER as their primary care doctor, because their real primary care doctor, you have to wait a month.
And you'll get seen because they have to see you if you go to emergency.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I'm about to just go to urgent care. Like,
that's why urgent care, a lot of people go to those urgent care places now in the emergency department.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna have no choice, because I don't think I'm gonna have a leg by November the 30th.
You bugging out. Just go to urgent care. It'll probably take you like an hour. And you'll have company, so you'll be good.
So long.
It is, but would you rather be in pain?
I'm gonna go tomorrow morning, because this joint is bothering me.
You have to do that.
Please go.
And then they're probably going to scold you for how long you tell them you
I'm like, no, I have a doctor's appointment set.
No.
November the 30th, boo.
When you said it.
I already think it mattered, because at first it was December the 17th.
Yeah.
So go to the doctors by any means necessary, whatever you got to do. If it take you going to urgent care, go to urgent care.
That's right.
But go. And another thing that we got to stop doing as people, too, we got to stop medicating ourselves. If you in pain, that means you in pain. Don't stop taking all these Tylenols and Advils.
Yo, listen, you're talking to the guy that went to Google and just said, okay, I'll be fine. That was Google was my doctor for like a month.
WebMD.
Hold up. WebMD.
Look,
good old WebMD.
I don't trust Tylenol, Advil, any of all them little pills that you can buy in the CVS, Rite Aid, or your doctor write a prescription for. I don't trust nothing there. None of them. My medication comes from Mother earth.
Until I
It
ran
was
out, I
put
stayed
It's
together.
with
big money.
800 in
It's
my
big
pocket.
money in pharmaceuticals, and
Listen,
I know
guys,
for me, I will. If
just-
I have to be in absolute pain in order for me to take something.
And I don't trust nothing with a name brand, off brand. If it's pills, all that, I don't trust it. I do not trust
I just
it.
need people to just get themselves checked. Diabetes is, they call it the silent killer because it causes hypertension and it causes stroke and it causes brain hemorrhage. Like that one, they call it the medical trifecta. That one little thing, which is not little, but it leads to two other major things. So you have three things from one thing that can kill you.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. And it it just causes so many
And
different complications.
tomorrow,
when you don't treat it.
It'll be officially the 30-day countdown to my birthday.
Uh-oh.
I used to never really take my birthday as a big deal, but I said if I survived what I survived when I was in the hospital, everybody's birthday means something, especially mine, because I'm grateful this year because it's been 4 years since my ordeal, and I'm still here. I might not have made it to that if I would have checked out in there. So don't let my story keep you from going. Make you go. Go. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I almost had to die just to get a simple message that I'm relaying to y'all. I didn't have nobody dropping jewels on me. Go to the doctor. What I did like is I had a couple of people reach to me behind the scenes and let me know that I helped them out by just sharing. And that's all I wanted. If it reached one person, I was good.
Right.
That's what's up.
I care about all my people. I want to see us live as long as possible. Don't let your fear of having something, if you feel something, stop you, because if you do have something, you should fear death more than you do living with something.
Right.
So go get checked out, please. I urge everybody, man, woman, skinny, big, white,
Go to the
black,
doctor.
go to the doctor, get checked out. The year's almost coming to the close. At least go into the new year knowing you got a clean bill of health. That's
right.
one less thing you'll stress about. Because a lot of people are sick and they're not doing anything about it. They're not going to the doctor. They're just quietly hoping shit go away, or it's something that's not, and this might not be the case.
And the thing is, people, you have a lot of people out here, they're just living life trying to, earn, make money, work, and they get so focused on that, that they forget their health. And it's like, when it gets to that point where you are failing in your health, how are you going to enjoy, the fruits of your labor?
Right.
You're not going to enjoy it.
You can't. I'm living proof. You cannot. You cannot do both. Your body will literally shut down for you. You don't want to go to sleep. You want to stay up for 2 days. You want to party. You want to drink.
Right.
And be a rock star in a club and pop bottles. You could do all that. You want to jump on airplanes and go to different time zones. You could do that too. But if you don't get no sleep,
right,
and you're not taking proper meds if you need it, and you're walking around thinking you can do all that, your body will say, you know what? I'm just going to shut down and stop working.
Right.
How about that? That's what happened to me.
And that's another thing, sleep.
Yeah,
sleep is so
very
important. Sleep.
You got to recharge. It's like charging your phone.
When you sleep, your body is actually repairing itself.
Yeah.
So when you stay up for, 3, 4 days at a time, over time, that can actually lead to high blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. Tell me
and other issues.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep.
Yeah.
It's so important.
I never used to sleep.
I think one
I
thing.
used to sleep
Look,
maybe
I sleep 12, 13 hours.
I used to sleep 2 hours a day.
I was going to say, when I go to sleep, I'm in a coma. I don't wake up till like 5 hours later. Like, wait,
Look,
what?
you sound like me.
I'm on
Right.
senior citizen status now.
I found out that
11
if
o'clock,
you-
I'll be ready.
Right.
If you can catch up on your sleep, like somebody told me that you can catch, that'd be my excuse on Saturday, right? Somebody told me that if you miss, you're supposed to get 8 hours, but if you don't get 8 hours, you can sleep the next night for 9 hours and you make up for the 8.
Wow.
So I work a lot. Like when I get home, I work. I go to sleep pretty much every night with my phone in my hand working.
Wow.
Saturday,
Jay Otter Rocks, I go to work at 8 o'clock. When he get home at 5 o'clock, I'm like, cut the light off.
Dead to the world, y'all.
He's
Dead
like, what are you
to the
smoking, Charlotte? I'm
world.
like, I don't know. It's so bright.
Dead to the world. Just gone. Just done.
Like, I sleep the entire day on Saturday. I wake up, work, eat, sleep. Wake up, work. That's my routine every Saturday.
Wake up, eat, sleep.
But another thing I want to say too, we stress and go to the doctor, but it's important that if you go to the doctor and they're not telling you know something's wrong with you, and they're telling you otherwise, go see another doctor.
Yeah, get a second opinion.
Right?
Get a second opinion. If you still feel like something wrong with you,
Get a
get a
third
third
opinion,
opinion.
and a
That's
fourth,
why you have
and a
so
fifth.
many. I actually have a friend who's younger than me, and women, when we go to our doctor, they tell us we can't get mammograms until we like 40 years
Right.
old. Insurance won't pay for it, all types of stuff like that. I have a friend younger than me who just was diagnosed with breast cancer. She's like 30 years old.
Wow.
And so it takes going to multiple doctors for her to even get the test that's ultimately pretty much saved her life.
Wow.
And and I feel like if they put more emphasis on prevention, testing at a younger age, because I know they have kind of the gauge or range as to when a lot of people get like colon cancer and breast cancer, but there are young people who get that. Look at what's her name, Christina
members.
Applegate.
She got it at 32 years old. Breast
I got
cancer.
family
a
members
lot
that
of
got it
people,
when they were in
right.
their 20s.
Right. And especially so for you to tell somebody they can't get a test and you're not going to pay with it because you're not a certain age. Hey, if I'm telling you I'm having pain,
Right.
You tested and
Better
tell me
test
what
me.
it is. Like, I don't understand that. So it's just, you gotta, don't let people bull crap you. You know something right, go see
You don't want
the
to end
doctor.
up like me laying in the hospital, can't pee, and they got to stick a catheter up your pee hole just to pee for 5 weeks. Every
You don't
time
know what
you
a
got to pee.
catheter is. Look it up.
6 times a day, 5 to 6 times a day for 5 weeks. Could you imagine if
Brother,
that's the way
that's
you had to go pee?
Yo, I had
Us
it
Do you
brothers,
one
want
we
that-
don't want that.
Do you want that to be you? And I say that because that's my testimony. That's what I went
Right.
through. That was a part of me being stubborn and not
Yeah.
doing a simple exam or just physical to find out what's wrong. I had to take the hard way because I'm a stubborn dude by nature. So, it happened, and you don't want to be like me. I was traumatized. I had to have a grown man put me in a diaper because of my bodily functions my bodily functions were not proper. They were out of control. And I'm not embarrassed to say that because I couldn't take care of myself. But I did that self-inflicted. I could have did something about it. So it does something to you as a man
Yeah.
for that to happen to you. Everything. I got stripped of everything in that hospital. And it was self-inflicted. So why do that when you have a person like me, living proof, to tell you to just go get tested? Go check your whole body, top to bottom. And they're going to let you know where you're at. You're probably in good health, but it helps to know for sure. I think a lot of people don't want to hear anything, even if they don't think it's something. They don't want to hear something's wrong with them because somebody lied to them and say, oh, once you start thinking about it, that's when you get sick. No,
right.
your body is reminding you that you're fucked up. So whatever you're dealing with, I had symptoms of diabetes, which was extreme thirst, extreme urination. You get really hot, especially your feet get hot. I didn't know this until after the fact. If you're dealing with those type of symptoms, go get checked out. Your heart skipping a beat or something like that, you might have heart problems, go get that checked out. There's so many different, what do they say, 6 million ways to die?
Yep.
Choose one.
Go get checked out. It's really that simple. It's coming to the end of the year. You probably didn't get a physical this year or probably even last year. So you're going to go into another year repeating the cycle. If you go into it with a clean bill of health and knowledge of that you're good, you'll have a prosperous year. But that's pretty much it. And y'all want to hear the other parts of it because there's so much more. But it's just, I could keep going, but I just want y'all to know. Just go get checked out. Go get a physical. It's that simple. I sound like a broken record, but I need to urge people that it's that serious.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be lucky as me, trust me. I'm God's favorite. He told me so.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
it's true. It's true.
Shout out to Liz over there, though, because she just put on one of my favorite hip-hop artists, Jones, and I'm over here vibing out.
Yo, she be rocking in the background,
I
too.
know. Hey, our engineer for the last couple of shows is lit.
She holds it down.
Oh,
She,
this film, rapping
she
Lupe
gets it in on the
Berger, all
one,
that
too.
line and stuff.
16.
Yeah, she
like,
doing
I'm
her
just like,
thing.
I'm so
She doing
proud
her
of you,
thing.
girl. Okay, Black Girls Rock. But
That's
Shout out to
black
Liz.
girl magic, man. I'm telling you, that melanin is real with us black people.
I can't help but when I see like a African American woman doing stuff that you normally don't see, I feel so proud. Like,
as y'all should, y'all run
so
the world.
Weird. It be the proudness I feel be so weird. I be watching TV shows crying like I'm so proud of her. Like I don't know this shit, but I be feeling